What's up, YouTube? My name is Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And tonight I'll go over my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you like, comment, share, subscribe, because I'm on the road to 7K along with becoming a YouTube partner for the very first time. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my WWE SmackDown review and highlights. It's up on the channel that I posted on Friday. All right, now Monday Night Raw was a pre-recorded show, and I give and Monday Night Raw was pre-recorded tonight. It was just a solid show, and I give it a 5 out of 10. Monday Night Raw was live from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Van Adel Arena. The commentary tonight was Joe Tessor and Wade Barrett. Then Now Forever Together. The WWE video leads us into the show. So we get pre-show arrivals. Seth freaking Rollins is in the building. He'll face Big Bronson Reed, who is also showing arriving. This is a rematch from WWE Crown Jewel. Sheamus is in the arena and will battle the WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. Sheamus is looking for the one title that he has eluded him throughout his career. All right, so we're kicking things off with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez address all their drama. And this segment right here, this was a I might as well say this was a pretty good segment. All right, pretty good segment. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez head to the ring. Liv Morgan shows off her crown jewel ring. Liv Morgan shouts, "Welcome to Monday Night Morgan." That was cringe by itself. She wants to get to the point because she knows Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill want to pick a fight with the greatest women's world champion of all time. Her. She also knows they didn't come alone, so neither did they. WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax makes her way to the ring alongside Miss Money in the Bank Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae. Nia Jax grabs a microphone and wants to get a few things straight. She doesn't like Raquel Rodriguez. She doesn't dislike her. The champ doesn't think of her at all. As for Liv Morgan, they had their business. Nia Jax neither likes or dislikes Liv Morgan. She doesn't think of her at all. Nia Jax can't stop thinking of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair and Naomi. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill come out with Naomi. Bianca Belair says if Nia Jax wants to do something, she can do it, but they not alone. Io Sky joins them on the way to the ring. These four women stand across the ring from the five. Liv Morgan sarcastically says it's cool that they brought Io Sky, but they're still a person short. The math isn't mathing. Liv Morgan says there is no one dumb enough in the back to join them. This is my brutality. Rhea Ripley heads to the ring in a protective face mask. Rhea Ripley steps up to Liv Morgan and shouts, "War Games." Rhea Ripley headbutts Liv Morgan in the face. A brawl breaks out in the ring. Rhea Ripley fights Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan escapes through the crowd. Io Sky then takes the rest of the women's out with an over the moonsault to the floor. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi stand tall in the ring. And this is a prime example. Batty from TikTok, if you're watching this video, let me ask you a question. Why is Liv Morgan running away from Rhea Ripley? Can you explain it to me in the comment section, please? Alright, I just had to ask that. Alright, pretty good segment to kick up the show. Video this past Friday on SmackDown, Big Bronson Reed joined forces with the Bloodline 2.0 to take out Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and the Usos. Soul Sikoa took Roman Reigns out with a Samoan spike, and Bronson Reed followed up by crushing him with a tsunami. The OG Bloodline were left in a bad way. We see the tail of the tape between Seth freaking Rollins and Big Bronson Reed. Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega make their way to the ring. They'll face American Made next. So we go to commercial break. Triple H appears at Complex Con with Travis Scott over the weekend. Travis Scott will appear on the first Raw on Netflix. Backstage segment. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker is warming up backstage. He'll have his first title defense against Sheamus later tonight. 2 weeks ago on Raw, Arena attacked Selena Vega. Rey Mysterio ran down for the save and helped Dragon Lee defeat Chad Gable. Alright, so we get the mixed tag team match. LWO Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega versus American Made, Chad Gable and Ivy 9. This was a decent tag team match. Before the match begins, Ivy 9 slaps Selena Vega in the face. Selena Vega takes her down and brawls with her out of the ring. The bell rings and Chad Gable attacks Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio hits the ropes and takes him down with a head scissor takeover. Rey Mysterio knocks Chad Gable to the corner and hits a shoulder thrust before doing the 10 punches. Chad Gable gets out and pulls Rey Mysterio down. Avina runs in and attacks Selena Vega. The referee holds Selena Vega back, so American May used the distraction to double team Rey Mysterio with stumps. Chad Gable puts Rey Mysterio in a corner and punches away at him. Chad Gable stumps him down and whips him sternum first into the turnbuckles for a 2 count. Chad Gable sends him back to the corner, but Rey Mysterio elbows him back. Um, Rey Mysterio then hits a head scissors takeover the top rope. Selena Vega tags in, which means Ivy 9 is automatically in. Selena Vega takes it to Ivy 9 and hits a running meteor in the corner for a 2 count. Selena Vega hooks the head and shimmies, but Ivy 9 blocks a suplex. Ivy 9 sends her into the ropes, but Selena Vega blocks a hip toss. Ivy 9 then connects with a short arm clothesline. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Ivan I applying a front face slide to Selena Vega. Selena Vega fights up, so Ivan I hits a gut wrench suplex for a 2 count. Ivan I applies a rear chin lock. Selena Vega fights up and hits a swinging back suplex to get out. Ivan I quickly grabs the arm to stop Selena Vega from making the tag. Selena Vega counters into a tornado DDT. Chad Gable runs in and grabs Selena Vega to stop her. Selena Vega drops him with an enziguri. Rey Mysterio tags in, making Chad Gable illegal as well. Rey Mysterio takes it to Chad Gable with rapid fire offense, culminating with a head scissor takeover. Chad Gable drops Rey Mysterio on the apron, but Rey Mysterio kicks him back. Rey Mysterio heads to the top rope for a fly seated senton. Rey Mysterio rolls him up for a 2 count. Chad Gable reverses a whip but lowers his head and eats a kick. Rey Mysterio goes for a springboard moonsault, but Chad Gable catches him and hits an avalanche DDT for a near fall. Chad Gable goes to the top rope, but Rey Mysterio crunches him up there. Selena Vega charge and Rey Mysterio catapults her onto Chad Gable's face. She hits him with a super hurricanrana. Ivy 9 runs in, but Selena Vega sends her over the top rope. Rey Mysterio hits a springboard moonsault on Chad Gable for a near fall. A 619 chant picks up. Rey Mysterio drops Chad Gable into a position and gives the crowd what they want. The 619 Rey Mysterio follows up with a springboard splash for the win. The winner the winners by pinfall, LWO, Rey Mysterio, and Selena Vega. And that was a decent tag team match. The Creed brothers run down to help Chad Gable up, but Chad Gable pulls himself away and slaps Julius Creed in the face. Chad Gable says he's not a loser. He slaps Julius again, and Julius begins shoving his brother. Brutus Brutus Creed, American Made, is fired up. All right, so we get the backstage segment. The Judgment Day Clubhouse. World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor tells Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez to calm down. Finn Balor says they have a lot on their plate with Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. Finn Balor says he'll step up for them. Finn Balor then turns to Dirty Dominic Mysterio a few weeks ago. Dominic Mysterio beats Damian Priest in the main event of Raw. Dominic Mysterio and Carlito will show the World Raiders what the Judgment Day is all about. Finn Balor says Dominic Mysterio will figure it out. JD Madonna then asks Finn Balor to talk in private. There is a rumor going around that Carlito is going to be kicked out of the Judgment Day, and also Finn Balor is out of nowhere is going to turn on the Judgment Day. I can smell it from a mile away that Finn Balor is going to turn on the Judgment Day so he can feud against Dominic Mysterio. I can sense it coming from a mile away. That's all I gotta say. But but the rumors are that Carlito is going to be kicked out of the Judgment Day. It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor. That's all I gotta say. But let me continue. So we go to commercial break. Video package. The Miz says it has been a tough few weeks since being abducted by the Y6. Last week on Raw, the Miz double crossed the Y6 and helped the Final Testament. Karen Cross says the Y6 are a bunch of wanted people using others to feel better about themselves. The Miz says this is what Marine 7 needs to get started. Maybe Martin Serkis or Quentin Tarantino will direct. Karen Cross says he is in control. TikTok replay. Last week on Raw, Damian Priest said World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is losing his aura. Gunther looks unsure of himself. Backstage segment: World Heavyweight Champion Gunther walks up to Louis Kaiser. Gunther says Louis Kaiser doesn't speak for him. Louis Kaiser needs to stand on his own. Gunther tells him to go find himself. Gunther speaks in German to him. Does Louis Kaiser still sees the old ring general? Louis Kaiser says nothing has changed. Gunther says Damon Priest is not under his skin. Louis Kaiser walks off and Gunther removes his jacket. Gunther sees Damian Priest signing some autographs and sneaks up behind him and applies a sleeper hold. Damian Priest quickly fights him off and takes him down. Damian Priest still sits over him and says it in the ring. Gunther may be a general in the streets. Damian Priest is king. Is king. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce runs over. Damian Priest says he's just having a conversation with the champion who needs some ice. In the arena, Sheamus makes his entrance. He'll battle Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship next. So we go to commercial break. Backstage segment: the War Raiders are warming up. They'll face Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Carlito later tonight. Replay 2 weeks ago on WWE Speed, which Sheamus and Braun Breaker went to a time limit draw. So, next match. So we get the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. This was a good match until Louis Kaiser came out of nowhere and messed that up and ruined it for everybody. But this was a good match. The bell rings and they stare at each other. They approach each other before backing up and circling the ring. They lock up and Sheamus powers him out of the ring. Braun Breaker knees him in the midsection at ringside and bounces him off the apron. Sheamus fights back and bounces Braun Breaker off the commentary table. Sheamus gets him in the ring, but Braun Breaker hits the ropes ridiculously fast and runs over Sheamus with a clothesline. Braun Breaker shoulders away at Sheamus midsection in the corner before getting the referee's face. Sheamus counters a whip and hits an Irish curse backbreaker. Sheamus hits a second one for a 1 count. Sheamus twists the arm, but Braun Breaker hits a Northern Light suplex. Sheamus rolls to the apron, and Braun Breaker punches away at him before driving him into the ring onto the ring post. Sheamus falls to the floor. Braun Breaker goes to the apron and leaps, tackling Sheamus over the commentary table. So we go to commercial break. We return from break to see Braun Breaker turn Sheamus inside out with a kitchen sink knee to the midsection. Sheamus rolls out of the ring to recover. Braun Breaker follows him out and they brawl a bit. Braun Breaker knocks Sheamus down and goes to the top rope. Braun Breaker then dives with a cannonball plancha on Sheamus. Wow. Braun Breaker gets up and shoves Sheamus into the ring before they both count out. Braun Breaker talks trash to the crowd before yelling at Sheamus. Sheamus gets fired up and absorbs some blows. Sheamus fires back with strikes, but Braun Breaker needs him and hits the ropes. Sheamus quickly drops him with a world power slam. Sheamus hits a pair of running hammers before hitting a clothesline in the corner. Sheamus hits a knee lift and charge, but Braun Breaker drops him on the apron. Braun Breaker tries to attack, but Sheamus counters him with the 10 beats of the battery. Sheamus clotheslines him down and heads to the top rope for a diving knee drop. Sheamus covers 1-2, but Braun Breaker kicks out. Sheamus grabs Braun Breaker for white noise, but Braun Breaker fights out. Braun Breaker also kicks away from an Irish clover leaf. Braun Breaker then hits Sheamus and hits a lumbar bar check for a near fall. Braun Breaker puts Sheamus on the top rope and sets up for a superplex, but Sheamus counters into a super white noise. 1-2, Braun Breaker barely kicks out. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Sheamus heads to the top rope, but Braun Breaker crushes him. Sheamus shoves him off, but Braun Breaker scales the ropes and hits a Frankensteiner. Braun Breaker sizes him up and goes for a spear, but Sheamus hits a kneecap 1-2. Braun Breaker kicks out. Sheamus gets fired up and sets up for a bro kick, but Braun Breaker counters into a spear. Sheamus rolls out of the ring to avoid being pinned. Braun Breaker yells in frustration. Braun Breaker exits the ring and runs around at a wild speed, but Louis Kaiser clotheslines him down. The winner by disqualification, um, Braun Breaker. So Braun Breaker is still your Intercontinental Champion. But this was a good match until Louis Kaiser came out of nowhere and ruined the match for everybody. Louis Kaiser shoves Braun Breaker into the post and hits a twisted headlock DDT on the floor. Louis Kaiser then runs around the ring and drop kicks Sheamus into the steel steps. Louis Kaiser shouts at Sheamus that he won't stop until he's done for good. All I gotta say is Braun Breaker's gonna get his get back against Louis Kaiser next week on Raw. I can sense it coming from a mile away. Then also, Sheamus wants a piece of Louis Kaiser as well. So it is what it is. Alright, let's move on. Backstage segment. Main event, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn walk up to Seth freaking Rollins. Jey Uso is it time to put their differences aside for this one time. Sami Zayn says they did this before when Seth Rollins put his differences aside to team with Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn asks him to do it again and stand with them at Wargames. Seth Rollins says he'll stood side by side with them, but he'll never stand with that tyrant Roman Reigns. It hurts Seth Rollins to say that. He loved to tear Bronson Reed apart in a steel cage, but he doesn't want to put Roman Reigns back in power. Seth Rollins will solve their problems by dropping Bronson Reed. He'll never make it to War Games. Whatever happens from there is on them. Seth Rollins wishes them luck. The Judgment Day makes their way to the ring. They'll be facing the War Raiders next. So we go to commercial break. The first WWE Raw on Netflix is coming on Monday, January 6th from the Introdome in Los Angeles, California. Highlights from various events. So we get a video package. Dakota Kai says for the last 4 months she's been on the sideline. It's hard to be away from the action. Dakota Kai says she doubted herself and through there might not be a place for her. Is she good enough? The Dakota Kai says she never wanted or loved this more. She is a champion. Dakota Kai says she's ready. Replay. Rhea Ripley, um, clad in a plastic face mask from her broken orbital socket, returned and shouted "War Games." It's official on November 30th at Survivor Series War Games. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi, plus Io Sky, will battle Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, WWE Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae in a Women's War Games match. That match is going to be cooking. Alright. Next Monday on Raw, WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair will battle WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax in a War Games Advantage match. Now, next week, there's going to be some outside interference between between Nia, between you know what I'm saying, Team Liv Morgan and Team Bianca, and you know what I'm saying, Team Bianca Belair. All right, tag team match. The Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Carlito versus the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. And this tag team match, this was okay match for what it was. Eric will start against Dominic Mysterio. Eric takes Dominic Mysterio down and viciously slams him. Dirty Dominic Mysterio desperately crawls to his corner and tags Carlito in. Ivar also tag in. Carlito applies a waistlock, but Ivar fights him off and avalanches him. Eric tags in. Ivar hits a scoop slam, and Eric scoop slams Ivar onto Carlito. The War Raiders are fired up. Eric powers Carlito to the corner and tags Ivar in. Carlito hits a throat thrust and tags Dominic Mysterio in. Dominic Mysterio stomps away at Ivar in the corner. The referee backs Dominic Mysterio up, so Carlito chokes Ivar. Carlito tags in and punches Ivar. Ivar fights Carlito and Dirty Dominic Mysterio off before tagging Eric. Eric takes it to Carlito and sets up for a powerbomb, but he's distracted by Dominic Mysterio. Eric quickly hits Carlito with an exploder suplex. Carlito reverses a whip, but Eric boots him back. Dominic Mysterio quickly attacks Eric. Dominic Mysterio attacks and hits Eric with a suicide dive. So we go to commercial break. We return from break. We return from the break to see Eric fight out of a chin lock applied by Dominic Mysterio. Eric drops him on the apron, but Dominic Mysterio snaps him off the top rope. Dominic Mysterio hits a slingshot senton splash for a 2 count. Carlito tags in and stumps away at Eric. Carlito grabs him by the beard, but he grabs Carlito's hair and punches him down. Dominic Mysterio and Ivar tag in. Ivar hits a hook back body drop, but followed by a sidewalk slam. Ivar hits the ropes and hits a running splash. Dominic Mysterio sidesteps and avalanches, but he can't avoid a seated senton. Carlito runs in, but Ivar wipes him out. Ivar signals for the end and hits a running Bronco Buster on Dominic Mysterio. 1-2. Dominic Mysterio kicks out. Ivar grabs Dominic Mysterio, but Dominic Mysterio drops him into the second turnbuckle. Carlito tags in. Dominic Mysterio goes for a suplex, but Ivar counters and throws Dominic Mysterio into Carlito. Eric tags in and they hit Carlito with a collar power slam. The War Raiders then hit Carlito with the War Machine for the win. The winner by pinfall, the War Raiders. This tag team match was okay for what it was. The World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD Madonna viciously attacked the War Raiders. They target their necks, which has been injured, and Finn Balor hits a coup de grace. And this is all I gotta say. Like I said it earlier, there is a rumor that Carlito's going to be kicked out of the Judgment Day, and somehow Finn Balor is possibly 1,000% that Finn Balor is going to turn on the Judgment Day, so Finn Balor can feud against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I can sense it coming from a mile away. All right, let's move on. So we get a video package. The Y6 cut into the broadcast. Bo Dallas says they offered the Miz salvation. Bo Dallas tries to warn him, but he demands himself. Bo Dallas says, "I'm sorry for what happens next." The Miz shows this. His hand will be stained scarlet red. He will lose. What matters most is Bo Dallas never wanted this. And I promise you, that right there looks Bo Dallas looks just like Bray Wyatt. When I saw Bo Dallas, he had a long hair and a full beard. It looks just like Bray Wyatt. 1,000%. Alright. So we go to commercial break. So we get a video package. Laura Valkyria says a phoenix has to burn to rise from the ashes. When she was drafted to Raw, she was thrown into the fire, but she didn't burn. She thrived by facing the best in the world. She used to think she was a phoenix, but she's so much more. Lyra Kira doesn't burn. She rises. Lyra Kira is coming for everyone. So backstage segment. Alpha Academy is walking backstage when they bump into Kofi Kingston. Maxine Dupree says they're excited for the New Day's 10-year anniversary. Xavier Woods comes up and says they never had a fight, but now they're fighting all the time. Xavier keeps thinking about what Karen Cross said regarding the New Day being dead. Kobe Kingston tries to say Karen Cross doesn't know what he's talking about. Otis tries to step in, but Xavier criticizes him. Xavier says they'll face Alpha Academy, beating these two clowns and put them where they need to be. Kobe Kingston doesn't look happy. I can tell you 1000% that Xavier Woods is going to turn on Kofi Kingston. I can see that coming 1000% out of nowhere. Then then the New Day is going to be broken up. I do not want to see the New Day breaking up. I do not want to see that. All right, let's move on. So we get the main event of the evening. Big Bronson Reed versus Seth freaking Rollins. This was a good main event match. The bell rings and the crowd sings Seth Rollins' theme. The bloodline consistency of Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu appear at ringside. Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn run down and start brawling with the Bloodline 2.0. They fight them into the crowd. The Uso super kick Jacob Fatu into the crowd. In the ring, Bronson Reed takes Seth Rollins down and sends him into the ropes. Seth Rollins holds the ropes and boots Bronson Reed back. Seth Rollins sends Bronson Reed out of the ring and connects with a suicide dive. Seth Rollins gets in the ring and celebrates. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Seth Rollins chopping Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins hits the ropes, but Bronson Reed avalanches him down. Seth Rollins rolls out of the ring during the commercial. Bronson Reed sat on Seth Rollins' chest. Bronson Reed starts to follow him up, but Seth Rollins gets moving. Bronson Reed punches him from the apron and goes to ringside. Bronson Reed bounces Seth Rollins' face off the apron. Seth Rollins chops Bronson Reed, but Bronson Reed chops back. Bronson Reed then whips Seth Rollins hard into the timekeeper's area. Seth Rollins gets in the ring before being counted out. Bronson Reed viciously punches away at Seth Rollins. Bronson Reed headbutts Seth Rollins down, but Seth Rollins comes back with a jawbreaker. Seth Rollins punches away at Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed reverses a whip and turns him inside out with a kitchen sink knee to the midsection. Bronson Reed then clotheslines Seth Rollins over the top rope. Bronson Reed goes over the apron and signs Seth Rollins up for a flying shoulder tackle. Bronson Reed grabs Seth Rollins and whips him hard into a steel steps. Bronson Reed charges, but he hits the steel steps when Seth Rollins moves. Seth Rollins gets in the ring to recover for a few moments. Seth Rollins goes outside and bounces Bronson Reed off the steel steps a few times. Seth Rollins goes for a stomp on the steps, but Bronson Reed moves. Bronson Reed gets in the ring, so Seth Rollins hits a springboard knee to the face. Seth Rollins boots him, but Bronson Reed gets fired up. Bronson Reed soon hits a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. So we go to commercial break. Back from the final break of the evening, Seth Rollins fights out of a superplex attempt. Seth Rollins kicks him in the face and hits Bronson Reed with a powerbomb off the ropes. Seth Rollins hits a springboard moonsault for a 1 count. Seth Rollins hits a springboard senton bomb for another 1 count. Seth Rollins is stunned. Seth Rollins goes for a pedigree, but Bronson Reed counters out. Seth Rollins avoids a cannonball onto the chest and kicks Bronson Reed in the head. Seth Rollins goes for the top rope for a frog splash. 1-2, Bronson Reed kicks out. Seth Rollins hits the ropes, but Bronson Reed clotheslines him before hitting a brainbuster for a near fall. Bronson Reed heads to the top rope for a tsunami bug. Seth Rollins rolls away. Bronson Reed gets down from the top rope and goes for a senton bomb, but Seth Rollins avoids it. Seth Rollins goes for a pedigree, but Bronson Reed fights out. Seth Rollins super kicks Bronson Reed and hits a pedigree 1-2. Bronson Reed kicks out. Seth Rollins is shocked. The crowd sings Seth Rollins' theme song. Seth Rollins connects with a stomp and immediately heads to the top rope. Seth Rollins sets up for a super stomp, but Solo Sequoia appears on the commentary table to distract him. Bronson Reed grabs Seth Rollins and hits a Death Valley driver, followed by 2 senton splashes. Bronson Reed goes to the top rope and hits a tsunami to defeat Seth Rollins. The winner by pinfall, Big Bronson Reed. This was a good main event match. Solo Sequoia gets in the ring and Rise and raised Bronson Reed's hand. Let me go over this quick match result. LWO Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega defeated American-made Chad Gable and Ivy Knight in a mixed tag team match. Braun Breaker defeats Sheamus by disqualification and to retain the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. That was a good match until Louis Kaiser came out of nowhere and ruined it for everybody by messing that up. The War Raiders Eric and Ivar defeated the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Carlito in a tag team match. Big Bronson Reed defeated Seth freaking Rollins, and WWE Raw goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion what I think about Monday Night Raw. Now, Monday Night Raw was pre-recorded tonight, but it was a solid show, and I give it a 5 out of 10. Alright, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review or highlights, please go watch the video by giving this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of Monday Night Raw because it was a solid show even though it was pre-recorded tonight. So I'm glad I did not get spoiler alert. So shout outs to Batty from TikTok. So Batty from TikTok, if you're watching this video, shout outs to you as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say. Shout outs to everybody that came out to my live stream for my Fortnite yesterday. Cause I did a 4-hour live stream yesterday for Fortnite yesterday. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It's all about the good vibes, man. And I love my community so much. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications because I'm on the road to 7K subscribers. And I am halfway there to my 3K watch hours, so I'm halfway there. But keep running my videos so I can get that 3K watch hours, so I get that membership, so I become YouTube partner. All right, enough of that. I will make a YouTube short video just to show you guys my thumbnail. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.